What's up, everybody? All four of you.
All four of you. Let's Skol.
6.
Oh, it's progressing, Fish.
Progressing. That's today's word of the day, brought to you by the number 9 and the word progression.
So, like, when someone says progression, do we go, ah! Do we do that? No. I might.
What up, Cody?
What's up? Had to relish the whole game in. Couldn't hop on just yet.
I hear you. Oh, look at Lucy. Am I part of the 6 or am I 7? 6, 7. There you go, Lucy. Getting in on the action. Alex, what up? I'm going to go ahead and throw the link out there early. But Cody, what do you think about that one?
Awesome. I mean, J.J. McCarthy looking like he's finally developing into something. Gives us a little bit more hope heading into next year.
Shaq got to turn that TV off or something. Theo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Skol, Theo. Skol, Lucy, Alex. Timmy. Dragos. Lena and Carrie. Hell
are you just making up names now?
Yeah.
Let me get this link in there. So,
yeah,
Fish,
we're in that spoiler spot.
We're in that spoiler spot. What did you think about the Vikings and the way they performed today, coming out, against a team that was desperate to try to make the playoffs, and we were already eliminated?
It was a nice spoiler game. And sure, we're probably surrendering draft spots, but I mean, if Quasey's going to be our general manager, it don't matter anyway. I think that last week we got out of that, top 5 conversation, and from 5 to 20, they're all the same people, right?
No.
Well, 5 to 20, no, that's kind of a big gap, but kind of where we're at now, I mean, we're going to be 12 to 18 probably. Shaq, you look pretty pissed off, like you just lost a bet or your favorite team lost or something.
No, we just won in meaningless games. I'll be much more happier if they decide to, actually win games that matter. But now that the season's over, let's look like a real team. Let's actually show the Vikings fan what they've been waiting for since week 1.
Yeah, it's almost like what we were doing took some progression, and unfortunately it took too long.
Well, we dropped the bus. It's only because we won meaningless games.
I mean, if you draft the bust and you're drafted in the top 20, that's more of a problem with the GM and scouting than with us winning the game right now. You should be able to, out of all the people in the draft, you should be able to find an impact player when you get to pick out of the first 20.
Jalen Naylor, how about that?
Once you start looking up some players, you'll probably find at least 20 you like.
Yeah, how many is going to make an actual impact is the question.
Should be at least 20. Trevor, what's up, man?
What up, boys?
What's up, Trevor?
How you feeling, Trev?
You look like a man with mixed emotions.
I'm mad.
Mixed emotions right now, Trevor.
I'm mad. I wanted a loss.
Why are you mad?
I was texting all my Cowboys boys like, I don't want to win. I want that draft pick. But I loved what I see from McCarthy. He looked great. That's all we wanted to see. I hate the win. I mean,
I don't hate it, man. Cowboys are just one of those teams I don't ever want to lose to, man. Especially I know a lot of Cowboy fans, so it's like I don't want to lose to the Cowboys. I'm not going to root to lose to the Lions on Christmas Day. I'm not going to root to lose against the Packers any day of the year. So, I mean, really, like, do you want to lose on Christmas Day against the Lions? Yay! Now we might get pick 11 instead of pick 13. Like,
yes,
no,
I mean, they already ruined Christmas. They cannot ruin Christmas anymore, Keith. We're not going to the playoffs. Losing to the Lions on Christmas does not change nothing. We're not going to the playoffs.
We can spoil their Christmas, Shaq. We can spoil their Christmas.
As a fan,
I'm in Grinch mode, Shaq. I'm sorry.
A home wrecker. I'm not.
Hey, Shaq. Do you want a Lions win or a Caleb Downs?
I prefer a Caleb Downs.
Oh shit, me too.
Caleb Downs.
I prefer Caleb Downs, yeah, but Caleb
you ain't gonna get it with us. Keep winning though,
bro. We weren't gonna pick inside the top 10 after winning last week. That the top 10 pick is over. That's over. Like, and now if we're gonna get Caleb Downs, if we really want Caleb Downs, if the Vikings really want Caleb Downs, the Vikings can get Caleb Downs. I'll tell you that right now, because they'll be close enough to trade up in the draft without having to give up the world to do it. So if they want Caleb Downs, they can do it.
That's if we have a first round draft pick because we're gonna go draft or trade for Joe Burrow.
If you want, yeah, okay, yeah. Where are you on that, actually, Trevor? Where are you on that? If that became reality that we could do it, would you want it? No,
too many. That is the Andrew Luck syndrome. I don't need a guy coming in that has had so many injuries for so many draft picks. I'm good. I'll pass. You want to give up? You want to give up maybe a first and a second, like a first, not this coming draft, but like 2027 and a second round 2028. I'll do it. But that's
happy belated birthday, Travis. And I told you to go ahead and talk your talk, didn't I, Travis? I hope you were talking that talk because you're out in Texas. So I hope you were talking all week. But happy belated birthday, my man. Tank for Caleb. Like, Jack. There's no tanking for Caleb. Once we won last week, we're not picking in the top 10.
I doubt Quay's that.
Shaq's conflicted.
And if we pick at number 16, right? If they really like a guy on the fucking draft board, they'll go trade up or try to trade up to go get that said guy. Enjoy your fucking.
We tried that for Drake May.
It's a great idea.
Why didn't we get Drake May? Because we was winning meaningless games. We was 0-4, and then
Drake May is a fucking top 3 pick, dude.
You're gonna compare. You're gonna compare safety.
Hold on. Hey, this is a real easy one.
Let him be mad.
Shaq, Cody, but this is real easy. Jared Verse, Dallas Turner. We traded up and we could have had Jared Verse. It's the same thing. It's Kwesi, bro. It's not I'm not disagreeing with you, Cody, but at the same time, it's fucking Kwesi. It's a whole different story.
Why do we want a top 10 draft pick anyways then?
If it's easy, it's an easier decision.
Then we can trade back.
If there's a can't miss prospect, you draft the can't miss prospect.
Like we did with JJ McCarthy.
Williams.
There you go. Whatever. Can't miss. Top 10, right? Top 10 can't miss, right?
Yeah, that's why we out of the playoffs right now.
So what you just said doesn't mean anything. I think you have less of a chance to mess up the smaller the draft pool gets.
Yeah, I want to see McCarthy actually start winning all the games throughout the end of the year because that's going to build his fucking confidence.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? How about that?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
As mad as I am about winning, I want that for that kid though.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
I want that for the team.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah,
I know. I want him to have it figured out. So next year, it's all about everything else. It's not about questions in the quarterback slot.
But Fish, isn't it weird that KOC goes back to simplicity, and all of a sudden, the throws are. I mean, that first throw. Okay, I get what he was doing on that first throw. He was fastballing. Okay, they ain't gonna catch it. It'll get tipped down. Went the other way instead of straight down. Okay, but then after that, everything went simple. Started throwing the ball. Could have done this a long time ago. The kid, and I can't wait for E to get on because I love the shit that he says, and I love that he's so against him, but now he's got to eat crow a little bit. But I mean,
and he's eating.
He is, and I'll tell you. But
Trevor, you want to lose, but you realize that if McCarthy's playing well and playing good, that increases the chances of us winning, right? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like if you want to play,
100%.
You gotta be willing to accept the fact that we're going to win games.
I want him to play good. And if here's the thing, if we would have lost because, Oliver was a dipshit and fumbled the ball and they got it back and scored a touchdown and we lost, cool, whatever. Right. I mean, even though it doesn't happen because it's still an 8-point or 2-point conversion, a lot goes into it. But it's good. It's good to see the kid do what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. How about that back shoulder throw to Naylor on that first down? Remind me of that pass he threw to get the first down in the game. Who was that? Lions, right? Same exact pass, and it was just perfect.
I'll tell you the best play of the game.
Naylor, man.
The best play of the game was the fourth down bootleg. JJ, that was such a I'm not gonna lie. I had a dream last night that JJ had a bootleg and faked out everybody and ran it in for a touchdown. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that and went,
Deja vu.
Because it was beautiful. I even told my buddy, I was like, he ain't got it. JJ got it.
As he was running in and he put that ball down to hot dog into the end zone, I was like, you better not drop that fucking football.
Drop it early. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think he's quieting that bro talking. Bro actually had a pretty terrible game himself today. I don't know, man. That guy just might not want to play football anymore.
That dude just don't want to play in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. I think he might actually retire.
He might. The injury, Andrew Luck. Shit, Philip Rivers looked better than Joe Burrow today.
Yeah. Just handing that damn ball off. Man, they almost beat the Seahawks. Oh, look at JJ getting the NBC game ball. Nice.
It's crazy to see his progression in his first starting year. He was all fucking game one. He's out there winning the game, putting the team on his shoulders, and then he gets humbled really fast and just falls apart. And then it's like out of the ashes, he just comes out of nowhere and just starts progressing. And man, I don't think I've ever seen this from a rookie quarterback where it's been like that, where it's just been a nightmare, and then all of a sudden you're progressing, like you're learning from your mistakes.
He grew up. He was 9. Now he might be 10.
Hey, I actually said that, Trevor, that maybe he should just change his number to number 10 or something, but I don't think he can have number 10 as a Viking.
No.
That's taken.
Yeah, Frank.
What's up, Tommy? Tommy, tell us where JJ McCarthy messed up in this one. Eric, what's up, man? Skol.
Jalen Naylor, man.
Dude, Jalen Naylor about to get paid next year by a team that needs a wide receiver, and that sucks.
Yeah, probably us.
You cost less than Jordan Addison would?
I was gonna say, I think you could let him go. You could pay him and let Addison go.
Probably wouldn't have to pay as much as Addison.
Trying to win the Super Bowl, right? Who needs to win the Super Bowl? How about we just trade everybody?
I don't like the idea of that, but I don't like the idea of that. I really don't, because I really do like Jordan Addison. But I could see that being on the table.
But I mean, Addison really improved it this year, though, with all the offseason and the drops.
Who has to?
I mean, then JJ has improved it. JJ has proved it even less.
But he's already paid. He ain't coming into a contract year. That's the difference.
TJ dropped the ball.
Again, I would drop TJ too. Bye.
There's a salary cap we got to follow in the NFL. And there is 65 million over right now.
Yeah, how about we cut these bums on defense?
I'd probably rather trade Addison than pay him $30+ million. If we can get in the low 20s or something like that, if I give him in the low 20s, then I probably keep those two together, Jefferson and Addison.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to be like the Bengals and paying 2 wide receivers.
The problem with cutting these bums on defense is the guys that will replace them are going to be way more bummier than the guys we have now, because we have the draft.
You get rid of Hargrave. You get rid of Hargrave, and you pay Redmond. You pay him less than what you paid Hargrave.
Well, who's replacing
Levi Drake Rodriguez?
You got Levi Drake Rodriguez. You got TID. You got backups for them.
But we already know Redmond plays 60-something% of the snaps, right? Hargrave only plays around that 40%. Who's taking over that 40%? Levi Drake Rodriguez is already at that 40%. So
TID?
Hawkins.
TID ain't been playing that much either.
Who?
No, he hasn't. He
Ingram
just started playing like the
Dawkins?
last 2
Ingram
weeks.
Dawkins, but is Ingram Dawkins, up to par level to Hargrave?
I mean,
he was in the
Coda,
beginning of the season.
We've been playing a
What
lot
are we
of
getting for
2 down
Hargrave?
linemen. We've only been playing
What are
2
we
down
getting for
linemen because we've
Hargrave?
been having Grenard, Van Ginkel, and Turner out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have Jonathan Allen next year. The way his contract's set up, Jonathan
Yeah,
Allen.
we have
Hargrave,
to eat that.
Hargrave, we can get out of. So I think Hargrave does go, even though he's played okay recently. Yeah, pour this hoplark here. It looks like a beer, but it's not a beer. It's a hoplark.
I think our biggest issue is signing Murphy to that big deal.
Amen.
Yeah.
Because there's no cornerback out there that's good enough to where you're probably going to be overpaying that cornerback now to replace Murphy if you wanted to cut.
Yeah.
Murphy.
No, I agree on that, Cody.
Man, there was cornerbacks out there that got signed for the $8 to $12 million range that are better than Murphy, who got however you want to chop up his contract, $16 to $20 million a year, however you want to chop up those numbers.
I got a question for Unc. He's letting us have our moment. Hey, Unc, let's just say that McCarthy continued to play like this and just moderately improve game over game for the next 3 games. Would you feel better going into next year's hit with him as our starting quarterback, or would you still be in the market for someone?
I do think they bring in a good established backup quarterback. I don't think they go wait to sign Carson Wentz, right before preseason. I don't think they bring in Sam Howell, and I'm going to keep saying it. I think it's going to be someone like Mr. Trubisky.
Yeah, your backup's only supposed to win 2 games.
What about Daniel Jones?
Still in the market.
It's got to be someone who's going to play if they need to.
Yeah, and it has to be be able to win you 2 games, plays 2 games. If your starting quarterback's out longer than those 2 games injured, your season's done. It's over with.
So what Unc just said is no matter how good JJ McCarthy plays, he's going to want somebody else.
That makes sense, I guess.
You got to die on that hill.
If you're a hater.
Yep. There's a couple of haters or fair weather fans that we got on the JJ McCarthy bandwagon.
Well,
I still want Jameis next year, though.
Oh, I would love Jameson Williams as a Winston as a backup. Are you kidding me? It's like Fitzmagic. I would love Fitzmagic if he was young again.
And Carson Wentz wouldn't be bad.
You think KOC could do that?
Yeah, I think Carson Wentz could come back. He did his job. He won 2 games. You don't keep the rest of the year.
You think Carson Wentz wants to come back to a coach who let him take punishment all fucking game?
Yes, because Carson Wentz asked to take that punishment.
I mean, we had no backup that game. It was either
we talking about that time we had Max Brosmer, the unquestioned backup.
And we saw why, and we got to see why.
But at that time, everybody wanted the Max Brosmer show, and then we saw what happened.
Except for the guy who sees him every day.
Right, KOC. Was that KOC or was that?
Well, it's KOC, but Zimmer said it.
Zimmer.
I'm just saying, like the fans might have wanted.
Hey, what's Sluter doing? You think we could bring him in for a fucking backup?
Tweeting about politics and shit.
When they came to CFL, UFL, one of those leagues.
I can tell you what Blair Walsh is doing. He's selling houses in fucking Seattle.
I'll tell you what Will Riker is doing. He's out kicking the best.
He's fucking kicking dimes, baby.
Out kicking the best kicker in the league.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm happy to see JJ go to the middle field to hug Dak. Hey, it's all right. You'll be okay.
You're pretty good, kid.
I can't be mad at this.
Does JJ McCarthy have a
just give it time. Just give it time. You'll be mad later.
Yeah.
When we pick a pick 16, you like crazy. You pick this bust ass person. We could have had this person, but we should have lost this game.
Yeah. And instead of saying that at pick 12, I'll say it at pick 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy what you're saying right there. That's called the definition of being a fan. You're emotionally invested into your sports team.
Hey, but Unc, I've also been on the JJ McCarthy train the whole time, asking these dudes. I rode or die with this dude. So
I haven't been wearing my JJ McCarthy jersey the past 2 games too. So
Keith, you say this, but there's a lot of times I see you in the chat. Fuck this dude.
That ain't me. Not JJ McCarthy. I haven't.
Okay.
So,
game time, Keith.
There's
a difference between game time, Keith, in the chats.
Yeah, like
I was just saying,
no.
Game time, Keith is a lot different than aftercare, Keith.
No,
you're losing.
Hey, actually, I've been fighting with Emiliano during the damn games most of the time this year. When he's like, I'm like defending the guy.
That's funny. You're fighting with Emiliano. I'm fighting with Ken. I mean, let's do it.
Making it easier he's making it easier to defend him. And then and the reason Tommy's saying all erratic this and that, the reason I'm saying that you're a hater is because Fish just straight up asked you if the guy looks good and he goes and wins these next 3 games and he's looking like a starting quarterback. Are you still looking for another quarterback? And you say yes. That's a hater. I'm sorry.
Good game. Good showing of progression.
No, we don't dare watch the game together.
But I am also.
We watch it individually, but we do have a group chat where we do most of our communication. So that's where we communicate as we're watching the game. Where these guys are usually about a play ahead of me, and I'm like, I'm not looking at this shit.
Yeah. We missed 3/4 of the game because we're looking at our phones.
Maybe we should do it for the Giants game and just see how it goes. But see, that what you kind of just said, Fish. The reason I don't want to do like the live stream stuff together is because we are like a playoff, and like I'm gonna be mad when the plays are getting tipped, and you're gonna get mad when I'm tipping the plays. And
yeah, I wouldn't be able to make it for that anyway. There's no way in hell on Sunday I'm gonna be there for the beginning of the game. I don't even know if I'll be able to watch any of the game.
Depending on how much the tickets are, I might be at the game.
Oh boy!
In a Giants jersey, Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
In a Jackson Dart jersey.
I don't wear jerseys of players who used to be USC players.
I know you're not rooting for the Vikings to win.
Yeah, you should go and say just lose.
Yeah, just get yourself
like,
a Vikings Greyhound jersey.
Well, Jordan Addison used to be a USC player.
Yeah, but he ain't transferred from USC because he couldn't win the starting
I'm just saying
job.
he used to be one. He's not anymore. He used to be one.
Yeah, he ended his career at USC.
He sure did.
Jackson Dart,
Caleb, that number 1 overall pick.
Hey, where's Robbie at with his what was the final stats for JJ McCarthy?
15 of 24, 250 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception, 1 rushing touchdown.
What QB rating is that? Over 100, right? Oh, he doesn't want to get on when it's a great QB rating and great stats. He just wants to get on and talk his shit when it's a bad day, huh?
He's probably deep throwing.
Oh, it is what
right now.
11 o'clock out there.
Yeah.
He's been here before.
Yeah.
When's the last time is McCarthy more polarizing than Kirk Cousins? Like hater to
yes,
lover ratio.
I don't know about yet, but he's definitely head there.
Yeah,
he had 108 rating to
will.
Dak's 84.8. Yeah. When the money gets involved,
who had more passing yards?
Dak.
Oh, I didn't. Hey, actually, I didn't see a Ransburger till you said that. So this is another thing of where I call hating.
See, the thing about that though, Steven, is we had a Cowboys podcast on with us Thursday that said that JJ McCarthy was the worst QB in the league throwing to wide open receivers. So crappy defense shouldn't mean anything.
Fish, that right there proves right there that when somebody doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to football.
Is McCarthy progressing? That's
yes.
That's what you should look into.
I wasn't ready to say it last week, but I can this week.
Yeah, he's progressive.
He looked like a competent NFL QB this week. There wasn't a whole lot of luck. The ball looked good coming out of his hand. The ball was dropping into place. I don't think he really had one sail on him. He threw some hard balls and went through some receivers' hands, but they weren't sailing. Even that one that he missed, was it Jets throwing the shallow out into the end zone?
In the end zone, yeah.
Yeah, you should have put it at the pylon, the front pylon.
But it didn't sail. He just threw it too hard.
But here's the thing: the two passes that I saw that were bad passes out of bounds, he didn't try to force it in to get it in there that could have been picked. So he's trying to make his wide receivers go up and get the ball to get a play. So it's smart QB play. I think he forces it in there in the first couple of weeks like he does. Those get picked. Something happens. Bad play. It's smart play to throw it out of bounds. Like, that's what we've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got to give out the dumb ref of the day call. I think was the Jefferson when he hit his chest, but he couldn't move his arms because the fucking defender had him wrapped up. Like,
was that the Bland one, the Ron Bland, when he wasn't looking around at the ball? And
yeah. JJ threw it right there, hit it right in the chest, but JJ didn't have his arms.
But DeRon Bland, I love how they showed that though. Oh, look how good DeRon Bland's been playing on JJ or Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
He didn't even look back for the ball on two of them. But I don't know. Did you guys see it during the game? The whole talk about McCarthy's throwing ability or throwing mechanics compared to Josh Allen's mechanics. It's like when Allen first came out and how he threw the ball when he was at Wyoming and how McCarthy throws the ball now. It's almost the same exact motion. Did you guys see that?
Mm-hmm. And it's when they're both throwing to the left. Yeah,
exactly. So like the kid's got the ability. It just has to be coached. It's got to be dumbed down for the kid. And we've said that from day one. The kid is going to be raw. It's probably going to be a down year. But, I mean, look where we're at now. And look what we're doing. 69% of America said the Cowboys were going to win. And everybody picked the Cowboys to win. And what did we do? Shock the world.
Yeah, they had the points, the spread today, the over-under was 57.5.
Yep.
What was it?
I put $1,000 on the Vikings today. Over.
We hit 60, but it came down to Reichard's field goal because it was sitting at 57 on the dot.
Actually, it came down to their field goal.
Oh yeah.
If they would have held on to it and tried to score the touchdown, it might not have made it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Aubrey's field goal. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Keith, where are the Cowboys guys? They don't want to come on and talk about their ass kicking that the Minnesota was going to take.
No, I don't think so.
It wasn't 40-14. I can tell you that.
What was it? 44-3,
44-6, 31-7, 31-6. Damn, not even respectful.
Wait, why is Shaq on here? Shaq predicted a loss. Get his ass out of here.
But he predicted a close loss at least.
That's true.
All right, so let me just come clean on this. Before Chris gave that disrespectful point prediction, I was going to call it 27-17 Cowboys. But then he said that.
Damn, it flipped you that much.
Oh, well, it was, hey, look, I got lubed up by Shaq's boy saying 4-6. And then Mike said, what, 31-17.
Uh-huh.
And then he came on and said, what, 38-3 or something like that?
Like 44-6 or 44-3 or some shit.
I really like this Chris guy, like, a lot. I mean, but I was like, these motherfuckers.
You should send him a text right now, Fish.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he the one that said he wanted Fish's personal number?
Yeah, he actually gave me his number. I have his number.
He looked like Grandmaster Flash or that old dude with the gray beard.
No, I had too much just legitimate good-hearted fun with Chris. I'm not going to talk any trash to him.
JL, what are you talking about though? Not going to lie, had us losing by 30. We didn't play good Sunday night. or in Dallas. The last time we beat Dallas was 2019 on Sunday Night Football in Dallas.
With Dalvin Cook.
With Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, the spread today was 5.5, man.
Oh, it went down
before the game. It was 6.5.
Was that 6.5?
Yep.
Oh, that's free money.
That's even better. That's why I'm taking the wife out to dinner this week. Yeah. I put that $1,000.
Yeah. Take that spread.
No, but I don't know, Keith, did you see what I put in the chat earlier?
Probably not. Kind of stopped paying
I just found out my son actually goes to school with the running backs coach for the Vikings. I said, he does what? Oh, next year it's about to be on. I'll be like, so about them jerseys that could go to this way.
Wait, time out. So we have a running back coach?
Yep. I'm not gonna say his name. If everybody wants to look him up, he can look him up. But
I didn't know. Is it Casper?
What?
I don't know why you'd be shocked that we have a running back coach. Like our running game is
we have a running back coach, and he's a run game scenario.
Oh, scenario.
We have a good running game. It's just not using it, and that's the head coach.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's giving the scenario to KOC. KOC's like,
yeah, okay.
Timmy. What's up, fellas?
How you feeling, Timmy? Good win?
I think it's a good win. You know, he still needs more development, but you know, with the 20 different combos that he's been doing the whole game, it kind of helped out a little bit for our win.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, Timmy, he looks better than some of the NFL prime quarterbacks that we saw today.
He did. He still needs some work, you know. It's in progress, you know.
How about this?
Let's finish out 9-8.
JJ McCarthy was not sacked this week.
With Justin Skol?
If I recall correctly, he didn't get sacked last week either, did he?
And we had Donovan Jackson in the lineup.
Was Donovan playing?
Yeah, he was playing.
Yeah, Donovan, the 74 was playing, yeah. I was surprised too. I'm like, what? I thought he was like questionable, you know.
So we just missed Aerosol. That was it.
Oh yeah, he was sacked.
And Brian O'Neill.
I thought 4 times, right? We did not knock Dallas out of the playoffs, but we think
we hurt their conference championship.
1% chance.
Yeah,
like they can't make a wild card. They have to pretty much win out, and they need the Eagles to lose out, which is not going to happen. So essentially, we eliminated them, but not mathematically.
Next spoiler roll is going to be Christmas Day, baby.
We could be spoilers next week.
I just wanted to see Denver lose today. That's all I wanted.
We lose to the Giants. That kind of spoils their draft pick. But yes, Christmas Day could be the spoiler.
It's so weird seeing Justin Jefferson and Jared Goff on Netflix when it loads. Because it looks like we're wearing our winter Wonderland uniform too.
Winter whiteouts.
Yeah, the winter whiteout.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Winter Warrior.
Man, you know how nice it'd be to fucking sweep them bitches this year. Ugh.
Yep, sure would be nice.
Sure would be nice if we could go to the playoffs.
Hey, we can still sneak into the playoffs if everybody else loses.
No.
Bears winning eliminated us today.
Yep.
The Bears beating the Browns eliminated us.
No, but I'm just saying, if everybody else loses that needs to lose, we can still have a small chance of actually sneaking in there without.
No chance.
Nope. Bears had to lose today.
Eliminated us.
We're already at the bottom of trying to go to the playoffs, and then the Bears finished us off.
Yeah.
But if
Jay Vikings,
is that Justin Jefferson?
No. JJ is a starter next year if he continues playing like he's played the last 2 games. If he doesn't play as good as he's played the last 2 games, then it'll be left up to some kind of decision and see what direction they want to go. But if JJ McCarthy can keep doing what he's been doing the last 2 weeks over these next 3 games, then yeah, I think he goes in as the unquestioned starter.
They were trading for Burrow if he doesn't.
Yeah, and a real full off season of fixing what needs to get fixed with his mechanics and all that stuff.
So funny. Everybody's worried about dropping like 2 spots.
Lone Wolf, we get it. We understand. We can definitely understand your point of view.
I will say the only thing I don't like about his mechanics is that stupid little kick at the end when he throws it.
What confuses me is he never did this at Michigan.
I know. That's what Shaq, that's what I'm saying. That's one thing I don't like about it is because out of nowhere he got this stupid kick when he throws it.
I think it has to deal with you have to throw the ball a little harder, a little faster in the NFL instead of college, right?
But you also see you don't have to throw it a little harder or faster. You have to layer it once or twice. So it kills me that he does that shit.
So the Vikings came into this game with the 11th pick. After getting this win, devastatingly, they have the 11th pick.
We didn't move?
No.
I'm hard.
It's not about keeping the 11th pick, Keith. It's about moving up in the draft. I don't care about having the 11th pick. I want a top 10 pick.
We weren't going to go down to 4 wins, which is what would have had to happen for that to occur.
No.
You get Jeremiah Love at 5. You get Caleb Downs at maybe 10.
I want to challenge people who want to tank and like bring a sign or a poster, go to a game saying, hey, I want the Vikings to lose. Sit around a bunch of Vikings fans with this poster or your t-shirt. I want the Vikings to lose.
Cody, I don't, dude. But Cody, the problem is with Vikings fans. I think most people would buy them a drink because they laugh about it. It ain't like man, fuck you. You want them to tank? Nah, they probably laugh about it this side of the season. You from Iowa, motherfucker? You should know that.
I remember I had a buddy wear a Fuck Slayer t-shirt and he got his face.
I'm not taking to Minnesota. I'll do that next home game.
I keep telling people
Shaq, you ain't allowed to go to another game.
The next home game.
Shaq, you barred from oh no, that's Keith. Keith is barred from going to another game.
Yeah,
that's that Keith. You trying to go to the next home game?
Keith is 0 for 2 this year.
Keith, I'll buy your next home game.
Hey Jay, the biggest draft need.
I'll buy your next home game.
Guys, I'm thinking we need a defensive back for our biggest draft need in the first round. Unless, of course, Love is there, right? But if it's just drafting for need, if we stick and pick, it'd probably be a defensive back, corner or safety.
Yeah, cornerback or safety. And I'm taking that over Love, even if Love is there.
You can almost say every position besides the quarterback, receiver is a position of need on this team. And besides, like our offensive line, beside Kelly, the center's needed because Kelly's probably gone. We don't know if Brandon's going to be good for a full year or be shitty for half a year and good for the next half.
JJL, the answer to your question is yes.
And Lone Wolf, I'm not full of shit. All I said was we came into this game as the 11th pick, and after winning this game, we are still the 11th pick. That's all I said. If you're reading more into that than what I said, that's on you, my guy.
Yeah, New Orleans winning actually helped us out.
So all we need is the Falcons to win, and we can have a top 10 pick.
I keep telling people there's going to be
that can still happen.
Wild card.
9 more.
The Bengals decide to win.
No. Like Tim, like with Bears winning today, like there's 100%.
No, I'm not saying. No, I understand that, but if the teams that like the Lions and stuff lose the next 3, they would be 9-3 or 9-8, and then there's some, what I'm saying is that there's going to be two 9-8 teams that are going to be in the wild card. What I'm saying, I'm not saying us.
The Packers.
Oh,
what I'm saying it's not going to be us, but it's going to be a 9-8 team, but not us.
Right.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of 9-8 teams in they got the NFC South is going to be a 9-8 team. making it. There's going to be one team probably that might be 9-8 from the.
No, there's not going to be a wild card 9-8 team. Do I have to make that a hot take? That there won't be a 9-8.
That's a wild.
No. I said wild card. I said wild card. The division winner for the South, yeah, they might be 9-8, but every wild card team is going to be double-digit wins, and one of them are going to go play a road game against that South team.
But isn't that a wild card?
If you win your division, you're a wild card.
Yeah, one team is. Actually, two teams are. Because
no, you play a wild card weekend, but you're not considered a wild card.
Not in the wild card.
Division winner.
Remember, there's this side and there's this side.
You know who's not gonna be a wild card?
Minnesota. The Bears.
You're right. The Bears aren't. They're about to win the division.
He did underthrow JJL. He did underthrow him a little bit on that one, and otherwise it probably would have been a touchdown. But to me, I was just glad that he saw that Addison was out there because we saw some plays against Washington where like, oh man, he had this guy open deep. I'm just glad he recognized it, and I'm not surprised that he was a little short on that one because we saw that same kind of thing during training camp. He was throwing those deep balls to Addison that were just a little bit short. So I'm not surprised.
JJ, why are you nitpicking every fucking little thing? Like the dude had a good game. Like you gonna nitpick Josh Allen fucking throwing fucking 80 yards and overthrowing him by 81? Like Jesus Christ, dude.
He might be a
like this is the shit that I talk about. Like there's fans and then there's fucking overreactive fucking Nancy's.
People
like
don't,
this right here, like the kid is gonna learn. He's 22 years old. He's fucking young as shit. And everybody wants to nitpick this shit.
It's fine. Like I let him at this point. I'm not gonna argue anymore because like they're gonna every bad pass they throw, they're gonna use it as a "I told you so" moment, as if the best quarterbacks out there don't throw a couple inaccurate passes every game.
Great example. Last week, fucking Shedeur Sanders. The man is a fucking franchise quarterback. 394 yards or whatever he had. Oh, he's fucking.
I try to believe in him
He's
today.
amazing. What did he do this week?
I try to believe in him this week.
Eliminated us from the playoffs.
Maybe I shouldn't have believed in him.
I mean,
but believed in him too hard, Cody. Thanks a lot.
The Bears is the number one defense in Texas this year.
Oh yeah, well, JJ McCarthy looked a lot better against them twice.
What's crazy is
I'm told we messed up by taking JJ over Shedeur.
What's crazy is you want your team to be successful, right? But you don't want the quarterback to be successful. If the quarterback's not successful, that means the team is not going to be successful. So I don't get where the fans.
This JJ dude was probably the dude who was like, "Fuck Kirk Cousins, 2 chains. Oh fuck that dude. He threw 300 yards and 4 touchdowns and 3 picks. Fuck that dude."
Yeah, super.
Vikings fans are never happy. We want a fucking rookie quarterback. We get a rookie quarterback. The kid's having growing pains, and everybody wants to fucking throw him to the fucking wolves. Oh. But he has 2 great games, and now somebody want to suck his dick. There's one person in general I'm going to talk about.
I got to get some positivity right here real quick because I know OKC Vikings fans going to give me some positivity. He got the background going and everything. What up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, that kid looked good tonight. That kid looked good.
He did.
Hey,
you happy with the Vikings coming out the win?
Hey, I watched a Vocal Vike. Tell me, where are all you guys at right now? Is anybody from Minnesota? All you guys, I learned that a lot of you guys aren't even in Minnesota right now.
I'm on the border of Minnesota, Iowa, Minnesota. I'm in the Army station in Missouri.
Well, you're in Iowa. You're actually in Missouri.
You don't count, Cody. Yeah. Fucking shit, man.
Western Kentucky.
I live in South Dakota.
I'm on the border of Minnesota and California.
Yeah. Literally borders Minnesota. So
OKC fan is over there burning marijuana in the background, dancing around with his strobe lights.
Hey,
I love it.
I got a building out here in my backyard, and this is where I watch my games. I got a fireplace right over there. I got a bar over there. I got strobe lights going on. It's a party here. All right. Hey,
I like it. I'm jealous.
I I played Little League football for a team called the Dell City Vikings, and I wore number 10, and I played quarterback. And you had all that purple. I played for 4 years and went on to junior high, so it's like you had all this purple stuff in the closet. And, of course, you're going to become a Minnesota Viking fan, right? This is back in the 70s, right? And so just been a Viking fan ever since, still chasing that Super Bowl. And living down here in Oklahoma City, every time you go to the store, you go here, you go there, there's Dallas Cowboy stuff everywhere. And so beating the Cowboys is very special to me. Very special.
Yes.
So, yeah, who wants to lose to the Cowboys? Nobody wants to lose to the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. No, ever since that Roger Staubach Hail Mary garbage, man, I hate the Cowboys. I hate them, and I'm very happy tonight. Very happy.
Good. You should be. And it's funny, your story is kind of similar to how I became a Viking fan. I'm a Viking fan because my dad, he didn't have a team when he was like 10 years old. His flag football team was the Vikings. So he became a Vikings fan. And lifelong, and when I was born, I got it passed on to me. So that's kind of funny how that happens.
Yes. So, like I said, I watched that show, and I found out everybody here lives in another state, and I think that's very special. Mm-hmm. Anyway, what do you think about the kid tonight? You look good. He looked good.
He looked good. Small, little mistakes, but he's still learning.
Hey, you want to go back to the Atlanta game? You want to go back and have?
No, I don't. I don't ever want to go back to that game. Us top three were at that game. Yeah, you.
We play Atlanta at home next year,
and that's why we lost.
I was undefeated. Then I took
that was my first home game in Minnesota ever.
I've seen a win in Minnesota before.
If you would have had Link with you guys, I think you guys would have won.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, 100%. If Link would have been there, it would have been a win.
I think we could have had a Catholic priest performing an exorcism on Keith, and then we wouldn't have won.
Probably not.
I take that back, Cody. If Link would have been there, Keith would have been so high, he would have thought they would have won.
I don't think even if Keith wasn't there, we would have won that game.
But yeah, OKC Vikes fan. He's looked really good the last 2 weeks, and the defense has been looking pretty good too. Like they're giving up yards, but they're not giving up a lot of points. They're playing well. It's a shame like this couldn't have happened like a couple weeks sooner. That's all. But it's good to see.
Stubbornness on KOC. A lot of stubbornness.
Absolutely.
So it's like, is it a wasted season? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it is a wasted season. We could have got a couple more wins and gotten to the post. When's the last time, like I said, I've been a Viking fan for all my life, being knocked out of the playoffs by Thanksgiving or a couple of days
I was thinking that too, buddy. This is early.
Yeah.
What was the year we went 3 and what year was it?
That was like 2011 or something like that.
Right.
Well, weren't we knocked out of the playoffs pretty early when Kirk went down?
No, we were still in it.
We were still in it. It was like the last.
We only won 7
games by Cincinnati.
Yeah, but the Packers and the Rams got in with 8 wins or something like that year. Yeah, we were still in it till the end.
In 2022 or 23?
Yeah, no, 23.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think what
that game against the Packers, I think, was to go to the playoffs.
Yeah,
we only won 7 games. No way.
Yeah, but the NFC was soft that year,
and the Rams went with 8 wins too.
Yep,
two teams with 8 win. We might have got eliminated the week before that game, but we were in it till like the last 2 weeks.
Didn't we get eliminated the Nick Mullins game against Detroit where he threw for like 400 yards?
Right.
The Rams won 10 games that year.
Yeah.
Green Bay won 9. We were eliminated the same time we were.
I think we got eliminated.
No, we weren't.
I thought it was that Cincinnati game where.
I thought it was too, but
where we
to OKC's point, honestly, I think this is the perfect year. I think McCarthy taking the lumps that he's taken. I think it was
Vikings were eliminated in week 16. Lost to Detroit Lions, like Fish said. You guys don't ever want to listen to Fish.
I listen to Fish.
What week are
Listen,
we on?
fish all the time.
So next week would be our elimination
man.
game.
Look at that face.
It's not too early.
It is too early.
But no, like honestly though, like what OKC is talking about though, like this year is perfect. I think it sucks not going, but I think for McCarthy, I think it's a perfect year for him to get slapped on, get slapped up. Even KOC, I think it was perfect for him too, because I think he, after winning, Coach of the Year, I think it's perfect for him to sit back and say, I'm not as good as I thought.
Hey, when we do not have double-digit wins in the KOC era, we ended up winning 10 plus or more games, 12 plus or more games.
Because we're playing a third or fourth place schedule.
Yeah.
But
that's playoffs. Playoffs.
That changes 3 games. That changes 3 games.
Playoffs.
Man, what would 3 more wins do for us right now, Keith?
But we've played 3 bad teams and lost to them. Like that doesn't mean you're going to win because they weren't good the year before. I mean, you look at our schedule right now, man. I'd probably predict double-digit wins.
But honestly, when you think about it, at the end of the story, right? This is KOC's story. KOC is the one who tried to get too cute, way too early, tried to get too advanced for a kid who had nothing to show yet. And then he saw that the kid ain't got it, simplified things, and now look where we're at. It's Washington beat the shit out of the Giants, and we beat the shit. Well, I wouldn't say we beat the shit out of the Cowboys, but we put up good numbers against the Cowboys, and the Cowboys have been doing good against some good teams this year. When it comes to KOC, he was failing McCarthy until the end when I think the Wolves actually stepped in and said, it's your ass or it's his ass. And KOC turned it around.
Hey, I think McCarthy played pretty good on a big stage tonight. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Ronaldo is 0-8.
So I'm at work. Didn't get to watch the game. I was watching it on my phone. I just want to make a comment. That final drive, to me, that's a sign of a successful team and a coach being successful. Put it in the hands of the offensive line and just say, we're going to run the shit out of it, run the clock off. You're not even going to get a hand. That was very impressive. One of the more impressive things I've seen from the Vikings.
Hey, no sacks tonight. No sacks.
Yeah.
No sacks.
They just ran it. Seems like they ran it every down that final drive. That's a sign of a successful team.
Well, no, that's a sign of KOC understanding his team. Like, I feel like that was a big deal in the beginning. We how many times did we run it the first 5 games? Maybe 50 times.
But we're talking about just the end to run the clock out. I mean,
but I'm saying but that's the thing. Like, you can see from the progression of KOC is now in a losing year, probably one of his first big losing years. He adapted, and that's what I like to see from a head coach.
And that's a good thing, but it took the offensive genius almost 4 fucking years to figure that out.
Look at this. Look at this. 24 called passes, 25 called runs. Balance.
Yep.
Way it should be.
Balance.
Don't get cute. I mean,
but T-Bass, you gotta remember, T-Bass, when you got to remember though, like his big thing was with Sean McVay. Sean McVay is a genius, and he wants and KOC wants to be a genius. And I think it's an ego hit, and I think it's an ego hit when things aren't going the way he thought because he won. The guy won head coach of the year, all that stuff. I think this is the first year. It's a big hit on the guy's ego, but you see exactly what he did. He's done the last 2 games at the end. He's adapted and overcame that ego.
he probably does have an ego, and which is bad. There is he probably reads press clippings and that, and I never understood before he even coached a game in the NFL as a head coach. People were labeling him a genius.
He watches less Skol, T-Bass. What are you kidding me? That dude's got a stroked ego because he watches because of Cody.
I get it, but I never understood the thing. Offensive genius. I was like, really? He didn't even call plays in Los Angeles. How is this guy being labeled a genius? But maybe he's coming around. I've been one of his harshest critics from day one. But, the last few games, maybe he is getting it. Maybe he's understanding. That like they said, that final drive seemed, I didn't get to watch it, but that's a thing of beauty. That's how you finish out a game.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody can agree with that. All right, fellas. Well, I know everybody's got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Everybody should still be happy. The Vikings won. It should be a good week. You should be able to walk into work tomorrow with your head up, and you probably work with a Cowboy fan. You don't got to talk shit, but you just got to give them that look. Let them know. Trevor, final words.
The final year, I think you're going to see JJ with 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
Okay, I'll take that. 1 interception a game, 3 touchdowns a game.
That's what he's averaging, right?
Yeah, I'll take that. On his 3-1 ratio. I'll take that for the whole season like that ratio.
Okay, should have been that from the beginning.
Give us some final words of wisdom.
Was that for me? I'm sorry.
No, that's for OKC. Hey, OKC Vikes fan, what's your name, man?
My name's Joe.
Joe, okay.
Fucking
Joe.
You've come on a couple times. I need to know your name. You're Joe. Okay, Joe, give us some final words of wisdom before we get out of here.
Productivity. We got to see productivity. That's all we can ask. We're out, but we just want to see productivity. That's it. Like I said, I don't care if the guy's doing pirouettes, throwing on 1 leg, 2 legs, let him play the game. And he played the game tonight. I don't want to hear mechanics bull. Let the kid play.
Hey, if it works, it works. Like I was trying to say to the other guys, like you've seen unorthodox pitchers, like their wind up is different, the way they throw a pitch is different, but some of the greatest pitchers. If it's working.
We see Philip Rivers, the guy who's going to make the Hall of Fame with the worst.
44 years old.
Yeah, 45 years old out there, Hall of Fame. He had bad mechanics.
It works, but I like it. Productivity and progress.
Enjoy the
All right,
show.
Joe. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.
See you next time. All right, Fish, what you got?
For Vikings fans by Vikings fans. It was a good game, good all-around game. They ran on us a bit more. Our run game wasn't that productive. We only ran for 77 yards. So the yards per attempt wasn't there, but it was good at keeping the Dallas defense honest.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first time where I felt like JJ McCarthy didn't give me the same flashes. Like, we were saying before, but I see flashes, but I was seeing the same flashes and the same deficiencies. So I didn't feel like we had any improvement, but today we did. Today he looked competent. In all phases, he looked like the ball was under control. He also didn't look too bad throwing the ball on the move. That first touchdown to Naylor. He was moving to his left. That ain't an easy throw to make. All in all, this was a marked sign of improvement. I know we're not anywhere near the finished product yet. I look forward to seeing how he looks in the final game of the season, where he is tested against a real defense. And if we can still see that improvement, then I'll be excited for next year.
Cody.
You guys see that meme where it's that guy, he's on the last place podium and he's like popping champagne. I have so many Cowboys fans at work when I go back to the range tomorrow. That's going to be me, dude. Just giving it to them. We're eliminated. You lost. Skol Vikings.
Skol Vikings. All right, that's our aftercare. That's our aftercare. The Vikings won. JJ McCarthy looked good. You know, there's a lot of players looking good, but we're going to talk about that on Thursday when we'll be live again. We'll see you guys Thursday at what time is it, Fish? 8:30 p.m. Central?
Ish.
So we'll see you guys on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central-ish time. Until then, let's Skol.
Let's Skol.
Let's go.